Hi, my name is Ali Bettis. I am a chiropractor with Bethesda Chiropractic and Rehab. Today we're going to talk a little bit about core strength and the importance of intra-abdominal breathing in order to maintain good core strength. So we have this old school thinking of belly button to spine, right? And sometimes you'll still hear it, especially in exercise classes, in order to engage the core muscles. But we now know that there is a better, more effective, safer way to do that. And so to discuss it a little bit, we're going to talk about the anatomy of the core, so you have a better idea of what we're looking at when we're going through the stretches and exercises. So when we think about the core, we always think about our abdominals, but instead we want to think about it a different way, in particular a canister, if you will. So when you're looking at the pelvic floor and the diaphragm, that's the bottom and the top of the canister. So diaphragm's the top, pelvic floor is the bottom. The abdominals do play a role in it. They're the front of it. The obliques are the side and the lumbar paraspinals are the back. So think about it like a soda can, right? So when you have good intra-abdominal pressure, when that soda can is full and the lid is on and it's pressurized, it's very stable. It's harder to break, it's harder to break through, and you can move better around it, right? And so when we breathe, we really want to think about engaging this canister and filling up and pressurizing that area, versus just trying to go belly button to spine. Think about it, a dent in the can, right? So if I just create this little bit of a dent in the can by sucking in belly button to spine, I've now lost the stability. Now other muscles have to engage to compensate for it. So if we're thinking about the canister again, if the abs are engaged too far in, that means there's too much pressure on the lumbar paraspinals, on the diaphragm, on the pelvic floor. This is how we end up with pelvic floor issues, with low back issues. And so we really want to think about pressurizing this can and becoming nice and stable. And so our whole core, the epitome of our body, is stabilized and we're better able to move through it, more efficient, and we avoid injuries that way. So think about it that way. There is a blog on this on my website. If you are a learner that likes to read versus visualizing, that's a good way to do it. But everything we do, we want to think about that being the foundation of our movement, and especially rehab. Postpartum, this is really important because we want to start to learn to engage the core properly, especially as we're carrying around a baby.